My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. Never allow someone to dim your light or make you feel like you're not worthy of yourself. To show for yourself. When they try to throw spell work at you in a toxic way, they try to humiliate your character. They lie on your name. They disrespected you. They want you to give up and live in fear. But when God got a better plan for you, understand your vision. When you ain't got malicious intentions, the good God is not for sale. And I say that respectfully. Neighbor, we may not pray the same, but I know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, and no malicious intentions. You can show somebody support all day long, but they would still try to dim your light, put you in secret competition only to realize they was truly the issue when it came to their pain, that they was projecting on you because you understood confidence to go within. You understood confidence that God installed within you to respect yourself, to respect your neighbor with no malicious intentions, understanding the clear view of self-awareness, to elevate, to find yourself, to better yourself. You didn't allow trauma and pain to hold you back, to dim your light when you knew how to treat yourself right. They put you in secret competition only to realize they was truly the issue. When it came to their self-growth, when it came to their worth, value, and their time and day, they had so much excuses at the end of the day. They try to dim your light because you understood your faith. How God works in mysterious ways to show you at the end of the day, don't give up on you because they overlooked you. Don't give up on you because they wanted you to live in fear. Don't give up on you because they want you to become your own worst enemy, and God allowed you to see to go within, to understand self-control. Trauma and pain, yeah, it wasn't dull thing from a child point of view that went into your adulthood, but you didn't allow that to make you mentally unstable. You knew how to respect somebody good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. You understood the even exchange to choose yourself, to better yourself, to believe in yourself, to understand the correction of pain. The energy is different. They don't understand the obstacles that was placed in front of you. How did you overcome? How did you allow yourself to choose yourself, to better yourself, to understand your self-reflection that you stand before yourself today with no malicious intentions? They try to antagonize your character with malicious intentions, only to realize at the end of the day, they was only projecting a drama and a pain on you, neighbor, the innocent person who didn't have to play victim. They was throwing spell work at you in a toxic way to make you mentally unstable, only to realize it was a rejection, God's protection. How that energy hits different at the end of the day when you truly self-reflect to go within and truly pray at the end of the day, not to go against yourself, let alone your neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. It's a thought process to me, how when someone projects their pain on you to try to make you mentally unstable, try to make you feel like you're supposed to be not worthy of yourself, to choose yourself, to better yourself. They feel like everybody's the same when it comes to gaslighting and drama and pain. It be the thought process, maybe when they poke the bear, they don't like the reaction. They was trying to antagonize your character, that they get you out of the mindset of being uncontrolled, self-control, not being disciplined at the end of the day. But they only understood their own vision at the end of the day. They was only playing their own face, how you was truly protected, child of God, chosen one at the end of the day. They didn't have to bother nobody, let alone project negative energy into the universe at the end of the day. When you knew how to respect somebody, all money ain't good money. You was standing on business at the end of the day, meaning what you say, that you was truly real, and you ain't have to have malicious intentions to play somebody close enough to see them woke, because you wanted everybody around you to elevate. But they didn't see your vision. But at the end of the day, God placed all the right people until like to treat you right, not to mislead you with pain. The energy is different. They don't understand that, wow, the obstacles that was placed in front of you was supposed to make you mentally unstable. Deal with depression, anxiety, PTSD. You put a name in your book at the end of the day. When it came to that guardian that was supposed to love you, respect you, show you that you was worthy, they didn't know how to love you. Or that unhealthy relationship that didn't work out for you. They don't understand, how do you continue to choose yourself? How do you continue to show up for yourself? How? How? It's a thought process to me. You allowed yourself to see. You allowed yourself to self-reflect, to go within. To understand that just the pain. Not to become your own worst enemy. Hurting yourself with words now that didn't live within you. You understood that at the end of the day, if I become my best self vision of myself, I gotta treat me right. Regardless who gave up on me, who overlooked me, at the end of the day, they didn't believe in me. I allowed my dreams to become my reality because I recognized my faith, that I am worthy. It was an even exchange. Bettering yourself to love yourself, meaning what you say at the end of the day, without all the bad habits. It's a thought process to me. Days when they was trying to antagonize your character at the end of the day, they didn't get you out of character. It'd be the thought process to me. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Never allow someone to dim your light because they don't know how to show up for you to let them respect you. It's a thought process to me. My content is not for everybody, and that's okay. You may tie your shoe different, but you know how to respect your neighbor without the excuses. You know, without having to play the mindset of a victim, regardless of what trauma was endured within you. Can't even think that everybody's the same at the end of the day when it comes to being a victim. But we are all not the same. It really be the thought process to me when people priorities not together. And they scream that they so real at the end of the day, only for their mask to fall off and you just taught them a lesson. It was a valuable lesson, a life lesson at the end of the day. But you wasn't trying to discourage your neighbor with pain at the end of the day. You were still trying to show them the right way to go without having malicious intentions at the end of the day, thinking you better than somebody. You just knew how to respect someone's pain. Because you know the obstacles at the end of the day, what it took for you to become your best self vision of yourself, that you dealt with pain, but it don't live for the day. It's a thought process to me how someone tries to discourage you at the end of the day because you was willing to choose you. How someone tries to discourage you at the end of the day because you was willing to show up for you. Yeah, you had lack of love. You had lack of respect at the end of the day because folks didn't know how to show up for you at the end of the day. Because that's what that was the energy that they was projecting on you. But you understood the even exchange that God was showing you at the end of the day. Don't kick your neighbor down. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, because there's better days ahead. You don't gotta frown. It's a thought process to me. When God allows you to see your faith right before your eyes at the end of the day, your dreams becoming your reality, find the peace within to better yourself, to understand that you are truly a better half. And God will send all the right people into you, like to treat you right without misleading you with pain. That energy is different when you truly self-reflect to go within. How God works in mysterious ways. You matter your word, don't give up on yourself today. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. Never dim your light because someone sees confidence within you when you're holding a conversation with somebody at the end of the day. And you mean what you say, you ain't got malicious intentions. And they try to antagonize your character. They try to disrespect you, lie on your name at the end of the day. They got hidden agendas when it comes to you. Because all they doing is projecting their pain. Never lose sight of day. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to your light that God installed within you because you matter and you are worthy, not to get discouraged today. It's sad to say that folks will definitely play you close at the end of the day because they don't want you to recognize your faith that God installed within you when it comes to your anointings. And you don't have malicious intentions, and you're not projecting that into the universe. And you're not going back and forth with words with people who at the end of the day don't have common sense to actually self-reflect to go within, to actually relate. You know, being real, meaning what they saying, say what they mean at the end of the day. Respecting a neighbor, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Everybody's not supposed to be part of your journey, and that's okay. But having confidence within yourself, it's not that you think you're better than somebody because you understood the obstacles that was placed in front of you to better yourself, to love yourself correctly, and you ain't have to hurt nobody. It's a thought process to me. You know, having self-confidence within yourself to understand self-control, to truly understand your self-awareness. Never give up on yourself or allow someone to allow you to feel like you need to live in fear because of the fact that they have a one-sided mindset when it comes to communication because they're miserable and they truly can't go within and they want to fulfill your shoes, but they can't walk a day in your shoes to understand your light at the end of the day. So they try to play you close, to have malicious intentions, and they disrespect you the most unhealthiest way, to play victim, and then they sit there and say sorry to try to apologize about something when it's too late. But God saw what you was doing this whole entire time, neighbor. It be the thought process to me. Like, leave innocent people alone with your malicious intentions because of the fact that someone understood their strength. Someone understood their abilities to go within. And they knew it wasn't going to be an overnight process, healing trauma and pain. It's not that they think they're better than somebody. No, they're willing to choose themselves not to become a victim, that the mindset that you're in because you're miserable. Everybody's not miserable, and everybody does not want to be miserable. And I say that respectfully because misery loves company. And when you're knocking on somebody's door who's truly protected, it's going to be a rejection for all the right reasons when God shows up. And I say that respectfully. I don't worship the devil. But my content is not for everybody, and that's okay. But healing trauma and pain would never be an overnight process from a child point of view going into your adulthood, and I say that respectfully. But I truly hope that you find peace within your own lane, neighbor, one day. My content ain't for everybody, and loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. I speak peace time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe week, have a safe month, have a safe year, have a safe weekend. Protect your energy. Not everybody's meant to be part of your journey, and loving yourself is not a crime. Healing starts with you. But you got to choose you to understand you. And for you to be able to understand you at the end of the day, it ain't going to be no walk in the park. It's not. So because you don't understand how someone is truly elevating and they was never in a race with you and you put them in secret competition with you at the end of the day, you only fall short when it comes to common sense and self-reflecting to go within. Because you don't mean what you say, you say what you mean. You got to take a whole group of people to go against one person, to have malicious intentions to try to dim somebody's light, all because you don't know how to treat yourself right. And that's so unhealthy. And the good God saw what you was doing. All money ain't good money. It really be the thought process to me. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. God is not for sale. And like I said, my content is not for everybody, and that's okay.
Save your drama for your mama. I said what I said. It's the thought process for me.
Nah, but for real, loving yourself is not a crime. Always be yourself. Like I said, neighbor, just regardless of my sexual orientation, at the end of the day, I ain't got malicious intentions towards my neighbor. Regardless if we don't pray the same, I still know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. It's a thought process to me. We are all not the same. It's a thought process to me. Never allow someone to dim your light because they want you to give up and live in fear and be discouraged. Someone took your kindness so weakness to humiliate your character, disrespect you at the end of the day, most unhealthiest way. You mad and you're worthy. Do not give up on you. Just because of the fact that you have confidence within yourself to choose yourself, to show up for self every single day, they want you to dim your light. They want you to crash out. They want you to do all this toxic behavior things within. But you're not your worst enemy. And they don't understand that you truly are able and willing to self-reflect, to go within, not to become a victim. Yeah, you had abandonment issues. You had lack of love. They disrespected you, but you chose you. Healing trauma and pain would never be an overnight process. Neighbor, and I say that respectfully, it's a thought process to me. Stop playing people close not to see them woke. Stop playing people close to humiliate them. Stop playing people close to discourage them. Stop playing people close to lie on them at the end of the day, to have malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. Acting like you're so invested into somebody at the end of the day, only to bring harm towards them, only to psych them out their thought process, and only realize you was truly the problem. It's a thought process to me. Just because whatever trauma and pain was endured within you, everybody's not the same. Stop thinking everybody's the same and how everybody deals with pain the same, because we all don't. But healing trauma and pain, it would never be an overnight process.
I don't care what nobody say. Behind closed doors, up close in person.
It would never be an overnight process. And I don't think I'm better than anybody, regardless of my sexual orientation. But I know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. It's the thought process for me. I should preach time to the genuine ones only. Like I said, protect your energy. Not everybody's meant to be part of your journey. And you mad and you're worthy. Yeah, they gave up on you. Don't give up on yourself. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. The thought process, me being a hate in disguise at the end of the day.
Oh, your mask gonna fall off. It ain't gonna be even exchange because you're gonna have to self-reflect to go in and check yourself.
It's a thought process to me. And I say that respectfully. And being a copycat at the end of the day, you going for a show because you're not real. Because it's not who you truly are. And I say that respectfully. And I truly hope that one day you find your own identity and be yourself. With no malicious intentions. And leave innocent people alone. It's a thought process for me. I do not worship the devil. God works in mysterious ways. Yes, she does. I said what I said.
I gotta go.
Now you're genuine love, respect. Have a good day. Thank you for your time to the genuine ones only. Oh, I'm the original owner of all my content, word for word, and I say that respectfully. It's a thought process to me.